It was the state meet. It happened on Tuesday. The state meet was on Monday and Tuesday. I received the baton. I'm second leg merges, so when I was merging, I was like, okay, I'm doing good. I only see one person. Eventually, after a couple times hitting her my baton, I kept my baton up so I wouldn't hit her again because she was still really close to me. I'm just a person by myself. Nobody's gonna believe me. I'm sorry. So just people, I know what I did. Nobody's gonna make me think that I did something that I didn't do, So when I seen her on the news, I was like, oh, I wouldn't hit nobody on purpose. So I don't care about her feelings, Oh, excuse me.
Talk to me.
I don't really pay attention to track and field. I just run and go to practice.
Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos, and welcome to another episode of He Ran Sam, Felix, long trousers.
Hey, Daddy!
All right, let's not waste no more time. Let's get right into this. Guys, we have to talk about female high school sports. Don't get off the video. I understand a lot of you guys don't want to hear about female sports because a lot of times it's not entertaining, except for female tennis and soccer and basketball, but for not the reasons why you think. We got to talk about the situation that happened at the Virginia State Indoor Track Championship with Kaylin Tucker and Alila Everett. Man, it's crazy because this story has been going viral, so I couldn't even avoid it, right? And because trust me, when it comes to women's sports, all right, no more women's sports slander, right? I feel like I went too heavy with it in the beginning of this video, right? But if you guys haven't heard of the story, basically, they were fighting for second place and things got a little bit aggressive, right? So aggressive because it seemed like Miss Everett was losing, right? She was gonna lose when they hit the turn and she got frustrated and the competitive spirit was really there. And most guys know if you're playing a video game with somebody who's very competitive and they feel like they're losing or they feel like you're cheating in some type of way, they usually end up throwing the controller, smashing the controller, maybe messing up the TV. Some guys rage in different ways, but it seemed like Everett decided to rage in a very crazy way that put harm on Mrs. Tucker.
I'm very competitive, so I like racing against people or like winning a title and stuff like that.
Already in the Class 3 state finals at LU, Tucker set a new meet record in the 55-meter dash. Now things were looking good for the Bees Junior in the 4x200. Her mother, Tamara Tucker, had a front row seat to the action.
We're used to watching her just pick up where there's any slack. So as she was coming through the curve, I was like, I'll tell my husband, I said, she's doing what she do. She's going to be all right. They're going to get back where they need to be.
So on the back curve, I had kind of got cut off when I tried to pass her the first time. So I let her go ahead. So I knew when I got fully on the curve that I was just going to have to push through and pass her.
Then out of turn 4, a strike with the metal baton to Tucker's head sends her reeling. Officials immediately disqualified the team from IC Norcom, but the damage was done.
I still can't believe it. I'm still in shock. Everyone's texting me, checking up on me, and I appreciate that. But I'm still trying to take it all in. I can't believe it happened.
Tucker's now dealing with the effects of a concussion and a possible skull fracture. Now all the Tuckers want is an apology and an explanation.
Why did you do it, and why haven't you apologized yet?
Can you imagine? I really want to ask, what is your upbringing, right? What is your upbringing to the point that you are so mad that you swing cuz in the back of the head, don't apologize, don't nothing. She didn't even go check on girl. She just kept on going. You know what I'm saying? Now she slowed down because, and the funny thing is, you're fighting for second place. It's not even because the first place girl was smoking. So you ain't catching her. You know what I'm saying? You're fighting for second place. And if you want me to be honest, it looked like Everett was getting into old girl's lane. If I'm I ran track a little bit in high school. So if I'm in the inside lane, I'm gonna go close to the inside as possible. She was over here border on the line. So it's what Like, if anything, you're in her space, bro. Like, she saw the separation happening and she decided to knock. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. All right, but she got all the backlash. She's hearing all the backlash, and she decided to do an interview, a slight little interview. She spoke out. Her parents spoke out, and listen, this roller coaster.
Tonight, a Portsmouth family says they're telling their side of the story in reference to a shocking incident at a Virginia High School League indoor track meet that left one athlete allegedly injured after she claimed she was struck by a baton held by IC Norcom High School senior Alayla Everett. Everett spoke exclusively to 10 on Your Side's Markeisha Jackson, who brings us much more.
The young athlete in question says there's more to that video than meets the eye.
Everybody has feelings. So you're physically hurt, but you're not thinking of my mental, right?
Alayla Everett is a decorated athlete and senior at IC Norcom High School. She would have never thought her trip to the Class 3 track and field state finals last Tuesday would take a drastic turn.
They're going off of one angle.
Alayla visibly emotional because of this video from the meet. This was a 4x200 meter relay race, and she and a Brookville High School athlete were rounding a curve on the track when they nearly collided with each other.
After a couple times hitting her, my baton got stuck behind her back like this, and it rolled up her back. I lost my balance, and when I pumped my arms again, she got hit.
It appears intentional, but Alayla says it was accidental.
But I know my intentions, and I would never hit somebody on purpose.
I didn't have to see your first video, second video, 10th video. I know 100% that she won't do this to nobody.
Her parents outraged at the backlash. The IC Norcom relay team was disqualified, a ruling that a local USA track and field official finds questionable. He says a play-by-play look shows that the Brookville athlete was running closely to Alayla.
If a person comes up on the outside, they got to be a full stride ahead of me before they can cut in front of me.
The other family spoke with the news station in Roanoke asking for an apology from Alayla, something she wants to give, but she says the other athlete hasn't been receptive, blocking her on social media, and instead the Everett family was served with court papers.
And now we have to go to a city 3 hours away that everybody hates our guts already.
They're assuming my character, calling me ghetto, racist slurs, death threats, all of this just because of a 9-second video.
VHSL says they are still reviewing the situation, and Portsmouth Public Schools says they will support whatever ruling comes from the league. Markeisha Jackson, 10 on Your Side.
I didn't know she had a dad. I was surprised when I saw. I was like, oh, she has a father in her life? That's crazy. Because that behavior is definitely single mother behavior. So, raised by single mothers, absolutely. I don't know if that's her actual biological dad. That could be her stepfather. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But definitely, they're trying to play this game now, saying that you didn't apologize. Now she's saying she's trying to apologize now, trying to reach out to her all day. She's blocked on all social media. You were supposed to apologize right there. Honestly, you're supposed to be getting locked up because that's assault. Assault with a weapon. Son. Like, you really hit her in the back of her head, son. God knows what you could have done with her. You saw that story about that one guy. He was a boxer, and then he kept on getting hit in the back of his head illegally, son. Could you imagine? The girl thinks we're all idiots. The parents think we're all idiots. You guys are mad that there's a lawsuit waiting for y'all. Y'all gotta go to court. Baby knows it. I would sue. Then after that, I would take you to civil court, of course. Then take you to, spend some times in the slammer. You know what I'm saying? Get a little roughed up a little bit in the slammer a little bit. Son, you out here hitting people because you're a sore loser, son. You gotta sometimes take the L with grace, but this is a strong battle, right? Because she's playing the race card, the same thing as being a woman. No accountability. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard. It's hard with this no accountability thing, right? When it's two women, right? Usually it's easier when it's another guy. Hopefully the guy's another race, like it's a black girl with a white guy. It's just like, now you can play the race card, all that stuff. Like, oh, so this is what happens when you're a black woman and we just don't get believed and blah, blah, blah. It's easier to do that. You know what I'm saying? It makes life easy. But when the race is two black girls, oh my God, what do we do now, guys? Who can we shift blame to? Like, we're stuck in the corner. And that's exactly what's going on with her. Because Like I said, if she wanted to apologize, she would have stopped right. If it was by accident, she would have stopped right there like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I can't believe that just happened. Like, oh my, what happened? I didn't mean to hit you. I kind of tripped a little bit. I'm sorry about that. You didn't do nothing. Coach didn't come up and do anything too, because the coach probably trained her up like that. It's a whole lot of like, no, don't play with my intelligence. And that's why I feel like I want to sue her, son. I want to sue her for the mere fact that she thinks we're stupid. I played the clip in the beginning so you guys can see that her family's kind of like my family. We don't change. We don't change smoke detectors. That joint was beeping like crazy. But theirs is more diabolical, just off the strength that you knew you were about to do an interview and you still let it keep going. Like, if I knew I'm about to do an interview in my crib, I'm changing all the freaking batteries in the smoke detector. For some reason, let the smoke detector keep going. So like, what do y'all think about the situation, guys? Do you guys think it makes sense what she's saying, that maybe she was tripping and she swung that joint. She cocked that joint, pow, and she looked like she was about to go again. You know what I'm saying? She like, no, I gotta finish this. You know what I'm saying? That was like, yo, boom, first hit didn't go down. Oh, I'm about to go. Man, I'm gonna keep hitting every time until this girl drop. That's what it looked like. But if you guys see it differently, maybe there's a different angle we don't see. I don't know. Let me know. Say it in the comments below. Let's conversate about it. I definitely want to hear how you try to spin this. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I got to say. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. And I'm out.